Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Glitch Success, and today it is the day for our Strixhaven Unhinged.
Correcto.
Yes, Strixhaven Unhinged. And fear not, in the works, we do have actual intro music coming soon. It's about half done, but it's still being worked on. So patience.
Yeah, Aerosmith still has to get back to us.
Patience, my friends. Oh man, I wish.
Coming soon to a live stream near you.
The most badass intro music ever, right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, to recap what we did last time. Last time Dezlan was not able to join us, and so we had an adventure within Sylan Drock's mind, as he got inhabited, shall we say, by an eldritch entity.
I like pudding.
It's a symbiote, so they call it, but nobody knows but him and all of the creatures in his brain. So, I don't know. I suppose you could say he's got an imaginary friend that's not so imaginary.
Oh dear.
Friends with unwanted benefits.
Friends with unwanted benefits. Now, Korthmodo is not yet with us today, but he will be soon. So I'm
He's
told.
at the grocery store.
He's at the grocery store, exactly. He is buying some poultry seasoning. Right.
What?
But let us take a moment to TM poultry seasoning.
That was soon.
Yeah, soon. Right.
Trademarked.
Soon trademarked. I thought Sony
Yes.
had that trademarked.
I mean, we
Uh-huh.
can steal it.
Yeah.
Sony doesn't exist anymore, really.
Oh, they really
Remember?
don't. But man, that's a deep cut for me because that's, well, what was it? Star Wars Galaxies. We started that joke. But anyway, let me go ahead and go around the room so that our cast members can introduce themselves and their characters, starting with Thrace playing Dezlan Rannoh. And I pointed the wrong direction. That way.
I was like, I'm over here.
3D.
Same old. Playing Dezlan, a Haragon rogue.
Nope, the other way.
This is the worst Hollywood Squares ever.
It
we
is.
have no idea what that at all. Yes, playing a Haragon rogue. Who's really into hats and props and magic tricks and super hyper and into coffee and just let's go. Let's get this done.
Excellent. Thank you, Dezlan. Then there's also Sylan Drock, resident
Me?
Dampier Paladin.
Ooh, yes. Well, I am a Dampier Paladin, also part Warlock. Go figure. Due to the fact of everybody dealing with my brainscape yesterday, you got to go ahead and see a little bit inside my brain. It's not right. It's really not right now. Other than that, nope. I'm just a student trying to go ahead and learn how to make some badass jewelry. That's about it.
All right. Then next is going to be Safria Talonshaw.
Hello, just cute little Safria, the 4-foot owlin fighter with a love for fantasy stories and LARPing, and just wants to make good friends here at school. She just wants to make friends.
Just wants to make friends, of course. Last but not least, we've got Tjur Goresplatter.
Friends are all well and fun, but parties are how you make friends, Safria. That and playing silk ball for Silver Quill. You should think about it.
You've already recruited at least, what, one or two other of the party to the Silk Ball team? I know you got Korth on there with you now.
One, I believe, is all he got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Dezlan was enough crazy enough for that one.
I didn't even get invited because I think at the time that discussion was happening, I was over doing drama stuff.
It was either drama stuff or that's when we were still doing the looking for stuff for the items.
Probably that.
Yeah, scavenger hunt.
Yep, possibly.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys in to a scene where people are coming into class. In the biblioplex. It has been a couple of weeks since since our last game. You've since gotten more accustomed to the campus. You know your way around. You hardly ever get lost on your way to class these days.
Right.
So in other words, we have a pamphlet or a leash for Tjur that has a full-on roadmap with lines that says this way past this party to get to this class at this time. Or it just says party at this time for whatever subject he's supposed to be going to.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't caught on quite yet what's going on.
Let me go ahead and add a couple of students in here for this class.
Plenty of
This
students.
is your magical physiologies class.
More planking for Tjur.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, this is phys ed, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
phys ed.
is
More
Magical
planking.
phys ed. I still don't understand why.
right.
All of the oozes and puddings and things.
Well,
Oh, is
Today-
that
The health
this
portion of
class?
the class is just going on for a long time.
today, as you walk in, there is a large visual display up on the board showing several amphibious-looking creatures of various colors.
Flashbacks to frogs.
Not exactly frogs, but for the sake of phys ed, Tjur, all of these frog things look like they work out. Neither,
Sophia's
lift.
neck feathers are just kind of puffing up a little bit, like
they
whew.
they skip neither legs nor arms on any day.
Good to know.
Uh-huh.
How big are they?
The images of them would have the smallest one somewhere around 6 feet.
Damn.
That's a
And-
big frog.
That would be the red one.
Ooh,
The
Imagine the frog legs you could make with that.
the title for the lecture is Slads and How to Recognize Them.
oh my!
Which realm are they from?
How to recognize them? Like frogs.
Yes. Now, as students are still coming into the classroom, you guys have the opportunity to talk amongst yourselves as the class has not yet come to order.
Just staring at the board and going,
Who's Dezlan?
those are big. Like, are they like full size, like cutouts? Like, what do we got going on?
It is a kind of a magical illusion.
Oh,
Wavering.
like just literally like the size illusion,
Right.
hollow projection thing going on.
Exactly.
That's even creepier.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, so full 3D effect, seeing these things.
Indeed.
So is it red, blue, green?
There's a red one, that's the smallest. Slightly bigger is a blue one. There's also a green, a gray, and in the back, a much thinner one. That is kind of gray colored, but doesn't really have a way of distinguishing it by name, because none of these are labeled by name.
Hmm.
Throw one in the back. It's a wizard.
Oh, I would have guessed the blue one.
Always put the
Maybe.
squishy in the back.
Maybe they're
This
all
is true.
wizards. No,
Maybe.
no. They
No,
do-
I'm
they-
pretty sure that guy that has the guns that are the size of you, Tjur, is probably not a wizard.
Mhm.
I thought this might be like one of our rival schools' football teams.
Oh, I hope not.
Pretty beefy.
That would be a very bad game.
Those look
I
like
mean-
they could eat me whole.
Frog legs
Like
the
are delicate
frogs.
some places.
Professor Lang looks at the board and says, "My goodness, if these were the opposing Silk Ball team, I would have bad expectations for our players."
Yes. Professor, these are not from the material plane, I'm presuming.
Oh, yes, they are.
They are from the material plane.
Well, sort of. Class, if
That's
you'll
confusing.
now come to order, we will begin our discussion about Sladi.
Notebook, pen, ready.
But before we actually get into that, I would like to remind everyone that your first exam is tomorrow.
Oh, good.
We will be covering today's lecture on slots, also oozes, and last week's discussions about familiars.
Oh, yes. Familiars. Okay. I took notes. My notes are somewhere.
I always get a familiar anyway.
I took notes.
So-
Yes, I took very accurate notes. Okay, I'm ready.
Now, as you know, I like a healthy discussion in my class, so feel free to ask questions as we go. Here you see an assortment of sladi. Or sladai, I suppose. I never know how to pronounce plurals in the common tongue. But these are slads. They are an amphibious appearing aberration.
Aberration.
Being aberrant in nature, they're not really native to any outside plane, and therefore most commonly found in the material plane, where they nest, but they are not what one would call natural in any setting.
Oh, is this the result of some kind of horrific experiment that got loose and now is running free in on the material plane?
That is
Breeding.
a common theory on the origin of most aberrant creatures, and on this one certainly, as it is not uncommon for powerful magic users to enslave slads as servants to do their bidding with the use of control gems.
I'm sorry, I would hate to go ahead and see any of those trying to go ahead and do housework.
Well, they wouldn't always appear such. The gray, green, and she points to each of them as she says it, and then she points to the one in the back, and death slads can shapeshift into small or medium humanoids.
Death slots?
Yes. The death sladi are rumored to have a stench so bad that it can be deadly.
I wonder if Korthmodo is related.
Where are you sitting?
Competition.
Xanther sitting right next to you. He just laughs out loud when you say that.
Korthmodo's breath has some competition.
Now, it is important to note that many aberrations don't reproduce, and so, or don't naturally reproduce, but unfortunately these do. And you would be ill-advised to witness it.
Okay.
Why?
They reproduce when the red slad uses its gland under one of their claws to implant an egg into a humanoid. The egg will form into a tadpole, which will burst from the host's body and transform to a full-grown blue or green slad. The process takes roughly 3 months.
Well, that sounds uncomfortable.
there is a treatment, right?
Oh, yes. If caught early enough, the parasitic infection can be treated, parasite killed, and it will dissolve and be consumed by the host body.
Oh, thank goodness.
And exactly what would be the treatment for removing said parasite?
I do believe magically it would be a greater restoration, but talented potion makers have been known to also be able to treat this medicinally. Or there is the possibility of invasive surgery if neither of those options is available, or if the creature is too far along to be killed by either of them.
So only the red ones can do this?
Yes, it is the red slad who are capable of implanting eggs.
Do they have like an estrus period, or are they always fertile?
Always fertile.
But
The true aberration.
so if the red ones are the ones that implant the eggs into a host, and the ones that burst out are typically like blue or one of the green ones, then is it on occasion another red one will pop out?
It is theorized that the blue and green, through the course of their life, might alter their genetics to become either red or gray or death.
Oh.
So mutations upon mutations.
Of course.
That's disturbing. I'm guessing they're also carnivores.
Oh, naturally.
With those teeth, I would say so.
Naturally. I dare
Is there any way to survive having one burst out of you?
Unfortunately, not without some very powerful restorative magic, such as can replace the internal organs that it eats on its way out.
Right.
Right, parasite bad.
Yep, parasite's bad.
Now, we actually do know what causes it to come out as a blue or a green slad.
Huh?
If the host had innate power to cast spells, it will come out as a green slad. And green slads themselves are capable of using magic.
Otherwise, they come out as blue. Interesting.
And the most frightening thing about these creatures is that they are intelligent. They are not
How
mindless.
intelligent?
They are not mindless killers, and they are quite cunning in combat, and are capable hunters. One could even hold a conversation with them, though.
Why would you want to?
Suppose you were confronted by one.
Do they understand all languages?
Most commonly deep speech.
Deep speech. So they're from the outer planes then?
No, it is their aberrant nature.
Oh.
I don't know deep speech.
No, neither do I.
But it is not unheard of for them to also understand common languages. The green slads often can be found wielding staves and hurling fireballs. All right. Any further questions about the slads?
Are there any in the surrounding area?
Oh, there are certainly none within the grounds of Strixhaven. Or at least most of the campus, anyway. I cannot speak for all of Witherbloom.
Well, I know you said that
Ah,
they are typically enslaved by, or not uncommonly enslaved by people using control gems. I wasn't sure if that was legal to have one as
Uh,
a slave, or
I can't speak for the laws of every realm, but it is certainly illegal in some of them.
I have a question about the control gems. A couple questions actually. Would may could I assume that simply taking the control gem will not make the slot automatically obey you?
No, there is a matter of understanding how a particular a control gem works.
Hmm. And if you would destroy it, the slot would naturally go wild, masterless.
There are variations.
Variations. So it depends on the gem and who
does.
made it, I suppose.
It does.
Thank you. Mhm.
All right. Well, I will make this a short period for you, as we do have an exam tomorrow, so I feel as though I should give you the extra time to study as needed.
Oh, yes, I need to study. I
And
have so many things to study.
at that point, your dorm roommate Rubina is going to stand up and speak to you guys and say, speaking of that, after classes today, I was going to get all of my notes together for any of you that want to study with me in the dorm room.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Thank you, Rubina.
I mean, it seems pretty easy. Red, white, and blue slads.
Tjur,
Yeah.
there's no white ones.
Boy, that one looks. I mean, it's a little off-white, but it's white.
Yes, it's called gray.
so deaf.
And the green ones. Don't forget the green ones.
Yes. Don't worry,
Right,
Tjur,
right.
we'll study.
All right.
Well, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would probably help.
I
Tjur,
mean,
Xanther sitting next to you kind of elbows you and says, "Hey, don't worry. I'll come to your little study session. I got something that'll make it. I got something that'll make it go real quick."
okay. That sounds good then. I'm down for studying.
Oh, my notes. Okay, so last week on
Didn't see that enthusiasm happening.
last week on,
Right.
okay.
So,
on my notes. Okay.
after the exam tomorrow, says Xanther still, we should go to Bow's End Tavern and let loose a little bit.
Good idea.
I believe that will depend on how well we did on the test, on how let loosing will be happening.
You know,
I
actually,
mean-
after we're done studying, we should go to the Bow's End Tavern and let loose a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, listen. Either we did well on the test, in which case
No.
we celebrate,
right, but he's
Or we
talking
do-
before the test, Tjur.
or we do bad, and we need to feel better.
Right,
And-
that's what I was insinuating.
I think that relaxation will help you take a test pretty good. So we should relax. So we should go there tonight too.
Relax without hangover.
I don't know. I mean,
What I don't understand what you're talking about.
Right.
I don't know how relaxing parties are. I mean, they're kind of
Oh.
loud and there's a lot of drinking.
This is a tavern, not a party. And if we go and we study hard, then I think we should take the time to unwind afterwards.
I believe either way, the tavern at least has meals, and we can at least have dinner, Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you could just have like a drink, and you can
Yes.
still bring your book and do more studying
Yes.
at the table.
Now,
One should not study on an empty stomach.
No.
Exactly.
speaking of food, you have reminded me, the DM, of something that I have
Mhm.
forgotten to tell you. Because
That
in
you forgot to
addition, in addition to your lodgings, which come as part of your tuition, you are also granted a gold piece a day, which has been paid to you for the last 2 weeks. So you all have 14 gold pieces. This is meant for you to be able to eat with.
It's a lot of coffee.
It is a lot of coffee.
Have more
Do
gold.
you know how much beer this is?
Uh
Have you worked it out yet?
huh.
It's liquid
It's-
bread.
It's a lot.
Direct translation. How many beers equals gold?
I don't count in gold pieces. I don't know what those are. I just know how many beers this is worth.
Well,
Yes.
at this point, Professor Lang gathers up her papers and she says, "You have this room for the next 30 minutes. So use it if you wish. I will see you all at the next class."
Thank you, Professor.
She nods at you on the way out.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I just realized?
Lots of familiar
Hmm.
faces. Huh?
We
What?
we didn't get any information on if slads tend to be hostile or what they eat or how they attack or what their weaknesses are or anything else that may have been useful.
We did know that they were carnivorous. We got that
Yes,
part.
that doesn't necessarily mean that they eat something that's the same size as them.
Um,
The biggest one was 6 feet.
Rubina will point out, well, actually, that's a very good point. We didn't cover any of that, but on our textbook on page 495,
495.
Here's like, what textbook?
What's the
Darby's
text?
flipping through hers.
Mhm.
Okay, 495.
It's the thing you're leaning your elbow on.
Oh, yeah.
Slabs. Oh, I think I found it.
So I'm presuming hostile. Most aberrants are.
Yes, typically hostile.
Um,
Ugh.
I'm
This is-
guessing due to the fact they are toad-like creatures and they have some sort of community or tribe that they would have in an area for safety in numbers
Mm,
rather than solitary
yeah,
creatures
they,
probably.
They definitely nest together for the most part.
Okay.
So if they're also
What were
not
the other
opposed-
ones that we were looking at? Oh, what their weaknesses are. Yeah, that would definitely be a good thing to know.
Well, the textbook does additionally inform you that they can communicate telepathically.
Oh, damn.
They have excellent vision in the dark, and that they are known to be resistant to most, if not all, elemental damage.
Oh balls.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Feels like it would be very difficult to kill one.
Hopefully we don't need to.
Well,
I don't know what the way
I
school year's
mean,
gone so far.
yes.
I know, right?
Mhm.
So if you can't use elemental damage, then you still have your necrotic, your radiant, your force,
Psychic.
psychic. Yeah, well, I presume psychic would definitely mess them up due to the fact that they are
Telepath.
telepathically communicating. I'm not sure because I don't use it myself. Thunder damage, I believe, is another one.
Ooh.
Loud concussions would go ahead and probably rack their brains some more too.
Silver
Uh,
Quill.
Good thing to use.
Yes, silver quill. Yes, you can rack them with a concussion. Sure,
Good to know.
Uh,
All right.
We know
just run them over.
the green ones are spellcasters. Do we know anything about the other colors other than one's an impregnating monster and the other one smells like death?
Well, they did say that the blue or green can turn into a red, so I'm presuming that the red could be either or.
So
Mhm.
just now, the snoring
Cord.
from Korthmodo's side of the room stops.
Hey,
You
Korth,
missed the entire
Korth,
class
pull your
on
mic
frog
out.
legs.
pull your mic out, Korth. There you go.
There you
go.
are.
Much better.
Oh,
You missed an entire class on frog legs and how to prepare them.
Don't worry, I
Mhm.
took great notes. Red, white, and blue slads. Sorry,
Yes.
off-colored white.
Yes. Off-colored white.
Oh,
And green. Don't forget the green.
Yes.
And green.
And
Um,
then death.
Safria, you were looking through the textbook, right?
Yep.
All right. You notice a tiny little footnote somewhere that says that in the research notes of a recent explorer having encountered a nest of slads, they make the note, do not make the mistake of calling them salads.
What's so funny? Why you left?
There's this the note in the textbook. Don't call a slide a salad.
Why would you call a sled a salad? I mean, I understand the
'Cause-
green. The green one might be confusing. It kind of looks like a salad, maybe.
Well, because slad and salad, they have the same letters and just moved around. And,
You
you know, a salad. S-A-L-A-D. Slad is S-L-A-A-D.
I did not come here for spelling classes.
You
Well, it's
came
just
here
a
for phys
note
ed, of course.
From,
Ooh,
I said class.
salad. Yes.
Yes. It's,
oh
it's
dear.
probably the same reason, Tjur, you would get upset about somebody not calling you a minotaur and something else denoting of that nature.
I mean, like, they would call me a cow,
Exactly.
Probably.
but I don't have milk.
No, but they would probably be just as angry.
I don't get it.
Probably not.
Frankly, most explorers are a little anyway.
Hmm.
So
Well, they have to be if they're looking around a slotty nest.
yeah, I gotta say, at least they made it back to leave that note.
This is
I-
true.
Mhm.
And
I just wanna-
apparently they called them a salad.
You know what?
I
Probably.
Sloths are intelligent enough that they
Mhm.
don't like
Does
that.
one always talk to their food?
I don't think you should be eating a
Um,
slod.
No, I
Well,
don't
doesn't
think that would
seem
be
healthy.
edible.
I mean, most carnivores don't taste very good.
I believe it's more of
Uh,
most aberrations don't taste good.
I haven't eaten many aberrations.
I don't want to try it, so I'll pass.
Mm-mm.
I got an idea for a party game.
Korth
Oh,
will
this is
try.
not a terrible idea right now.
Now
Oh,
I'm
no.
really
this is a
concerned.
great
Tjur.
idea.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Are you going
Alright.
to explain the party game, or is it a surprise?
Oh, it'll be surprise.
It's gonna be another 3 months
I-
delay, isn't it? You're gonna be like, here,
Well,
drink.
I think I have a lot of stomach to do. I
Nope.
should really,
Yeah,
you know,
it
just stick to
seems
stomach.
like dinner time, so we should head over,
Isn't it?
as our good friend
Isn't it
said,
dinner?
to the pub.
Food?
Wait, I thought magical physiologies was second period.
Well, yes, it is.
Oh crap!
And so, yes, you do have other classes to go to,
I was like,
But-
I guess Sylan's saying we should just skip it for today.
right?
I was concentrated on the test.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure you've just got a headache.
Yes,
I have tests. So many tests.
Right.
No food?
No.
not yet.
I mean, we had breakfast. You might have slept through breakfast.
Korth ate too much.
Okay, that explains why you slept through second period.
All right. But as it is, we are going to flash forward through all of your other classes for the day. They are as interesting as they always are. Whether you're being taught math by a bear, or arguing morals with a tottering old wizard and his owl.
As long as I don't see Assistant Marin, I'm perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I see him in that class again, I'm going to tell him to shove off.
Well, you won't see him in that class, but you will see him in your magical auras class.
That one's fine.
All right, but the end of the day comes, and you get to the point where classes are over, And it's time to either have a meal or head back to the dorm to Rubina's study group.
Oh, why
But
do
we
we
were all
invite
going
Rubina
to the
with
pub
us?
for the dinner first.
Well, we can't do that because then Tjur is going to start drinking during dinner and not get any of the studying part done.
Oh.
Well, that would be Tjur's problem if he doesn't study.
Red, white, and blue, and green, and death. I
We're
got
getting there. We are getting
Very-
there.
He at least,
Close.
off white.
yes, off-white, yes.
Very good, Tjur. Very good.
Yes.
Do the colors taste different?
I didn't ask.
We
That's a
don't
good
know
question.
yet.
It's not in the textbook.
No.
It just
Why
says,
not?
don't ask the textbook. I didn't write it.
Well, Often
It
people
says,
are trying
"Don't
to
call
not
them
be
salad."
eaten by sloths.
Rather than
trying to
eating
eat
them.
It's very clear to you, Korthmodo, that this
That's where they do
textbook was
wrong.
not written by a lizard folk.
Nope.
There's no tasting notes on what to pair it with.
Mhm.
No. How do we know what juices to drink or wines? You like
I-
fermented juices.
I think that there's not a bad choice when it comes to fermented juice.
Eh.
I think it tastes kind of funny, but it doesn't do what it does to me, what it does to you.
Alright, so if we're not going to go ahead and study the pub, I'm at least going to head down to the pub, pick up some sandwiches, and head back to the room.
Oh,
I
some
think
food
that's
does sound
fine.
really good. Some food does sound really good.
Yes.
One should
Do you
not
think-
study on an empty stomach.
Do you think I can get French fries and coleslaw on my sandwich?
Oh, yes, please.
I mean, I believe you can ask for it.
It's definitely a
Can't hurt.
delicacy.
The most they can say is, no, we don't have it.
It's pretty regional, but I'm hoping they do.
Or
They do
thinks
get
you
food
should
from
put
all over.
vinegar-based coleslaw on sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Mhm,
absolutely. I concur.
We'll go with the
Uh,
beer.
Wonder if we've got any Pittsburghers in this group of people.
I don't know what yins are talking about.
Jesus, look at the size of that Thrace.
Mhm. All right, so you get yourself
It's wonderful.
you get yourself some Permani style
Yes.
sandwiches from the Bozen Tavern, I suppose. I got the French
Yes.
fries and the coleslaw right there on the sandwich for some
Yep.
reason.
And I also pick up one for Aurora because I don't know if she came with us.
We should call these like Prismari style sandwiches. Just make it work.
Are you going to invite Aurora to come to the study group with you, Sylan?
I thought she was going back to the dorm, and that's where we were
No,
studying.
that was
Rubina.
Rubina.
It's Rubina.
Oh, Rabina?
Right.
Yeah,
Rubina's your
roommate.
dorm-
Oh,
your-
well,
Our
yes, I
roommates.
would. Yeah, Aurora. I got confused.
Okay.
Isn't Aurora
Rabina
your
is our
friend?
roommate. Aurora's the other one that was
Your
not
friend.
in the class with us.
And
Yes.
you can certainly invite whomever you like.
Sofria suspiciously sniffing the coleslaw.
Yeah, I will totally invite Aurora because at least then we can have a jam session afterwards.
How many people are coming to session?
1, 2, 3,
5,
4, 5,
7,
6,
8?
7. Yeah, 8.
8.
8.
All right. I'll get 2 jugs of beer to go then.
Oh,
Is one for you?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, the rest of us are pretty slight. Like I think we can.
I don't drink,
Is it-
so
Xanther is
That's
gonna
no
look.
slight.
Xanther's gonna elbow you again, Tjur, and be like, "Make that 3."
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that makes 9 then. If Xanther is coming.
I got it.
6 of us. And,
Oh, not. Oh,
was
there's 9.
Aurora-
Yeah.
9 now.
Wait, though. So there's the 6 of us,
Mm-hmm.
and Aurora, and of course
Aurora,
Aurora's
Xanther,
coming, Xanther.
and
That's
won't you
8.
bring in your friend, Soph?
Oh, I can't believe Rosie. Would you like to come study with us?
Yeah.
There's 9.
Yes, 9.
I'm just gonna say that one
Have
of these days,
sandwiches.
we definitely need to get Sofria a little.
Maybe after the test.
Yes, probably after like midterms or something.
Yeah, definitely after midterms.
Right.
When we have a break in between.
Right.
Every day is a break.
Ooh.
That's a bard right there
Alright.
for you.
Drunk
Yes.
pheasant?
Now,
Mm.
Xanther,
Nothing.
Xanther is going to let you know that he's going to have to catch up to you. He has to go get his study aid, and then he'll catch up at the dorm room.
Is this a person or a thing?
It's a thing. It's going to help us study.
Okay. Just checking to make sure it's a thing and we don't have to order an extra sandwich.
Study aid.
Got what happens? We have Sylan over here working logistics. How many sandwiches per people per beer
Right.
can?
I don't know. I'm going to buy 4 extra sandwiches. Everybody else buy their own sandwiches and whatever they want to eat.
Oh,
And
yes.
this will be extra in case anybody needs an extra one.
Good call. I'm
Or
pretty
those-
sure-
Yes.
3
Or-
sandwiches.
See,
Mm-hmm.
You can
Very
buy
good.
your own there, Korth. These are for those who are not here at the pub.
All right.
Definitely go buy a couple sandwiches because I think I missed breakfast and lunch.
One must gather their own food.
Sophria, we've discussed this before. You have to at least eat breakfast.
I know. I'm trying. I'm getting better normally. It's just today I woke up late and then I was in a rush, but then
Now-
turns out I wasn't late. It's been a very long day.
is there
Right.
like fantasy granola or something that we can keep for Sophia?
I'm sure there's at least a trail mix for Sophria.
like,
Mhm.
Ooh, trail mix.
yeah, something that you can just put in your backpack, and then every day that you forget to eat, you can still
Mhm.
munch on that while you read.
Oats.
Ooh.
Oats are good. Oats are real good.
I wonder if they have jerky. Jerky
Of
sounds
course.
Pretty sure.
Jerky sounds great.
And if
Jerky
not,
definitely exists. It's a salted meat.
Yes.
Welcome to
Mhm.
D&D.
Yep,
Korth's
certainly.
probably got
Milk
that drying in the room right now.
Well, that's underneath Korth's bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, jerky
Pay no
is a
attention to
little,
the student under the bed.
a little too close to home.
there are also
There are plenty of other types of meat that become jerky, Tjur.
Okay.
Yes, Hassenpfeffer.
It's
Hey, wait, whoa, you keep my grandfather's name out of your mouth.
I was about to say I'm particularly fond of rabbit, but then
Oh, there's
Man.
no
Yeah,
room around this name.
mhm,
Thank
yep.
God I'm twice your size.
yeah.
I am so
That might
the
be
odd
the only
man
thing
out.
saving you.
there's
I'm
there's
gonna learn
also
to pull myself out of this hat so bad.
there's also that terrarium in the room with 2 frogs in
No.
it now.
No eating the frogs.
As long as they don't try and eat us, it's fine.
Right.
Don't worry, I keep fed with lightning bugs.
Korth is gonna go up and
One better
taste
not
the
try
air
to eat
around the
that.
frogs.
Mhm.
Thinking of frogs, we have some studying to do.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes we do.
Yes. So
Against
yes,
the salads.
you have reached
Not the
your
salad.
dorm room, and Rubina is already set up in the common area. She's got handouts from the class that you guys have had, and she's got her notes all prepped for you guys to study with.
Yes, very good.
All-
Korth missed part of class.
All very organized for you guys.
Should maybe work on organizing my notes a little bit better. And most of them it's very scratchy, very fast, and
Oh.
software isn't all that organized.
But
sometimes.
Actually, I wanted to point something out, is that when I was preparing for today, I noted that Dezlan, the character sheet, hadn't been leveled up to level 2. So I went ahead and hit the button and leveled you up to level 2, because there aren't any choices that you have to make for that. So it increased your hit points to 15.
I'm so squishy.
Uh-huh. You don't have the least of them, I think. Do you? You might have the least. Sophria's got 20, Korth has got 19, Sylan's got 19. Tjur's...
Look at you,
Okay, nope, you are the squishiest.
Yeah, the squishiest.
Mhm.
You
How
are
many do you have? 21?
Sophria's
Is Tjur
actually
the tank?
no. Well, yes, maybe, but Sophria actually has the least, or is the smallest among you and has the most hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that little face right there. It's because no one's going to try to hit her because she's too sweet.
But so,
She can also fly.
That's cute.
now it's
Yes.
important because I know that that Thrace has never played a rogue before in
I have
fifth
not.
edition. that
Never.
I should point out to you that your second level ability is one of the best abilities in the game, especially for
Evasion.
rogues, and that is Cunning Action.
Oh,
And that is the one which allows you to dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
So maybe not as squishy as you think you might be.
so
they have to find you first.
that means
Have
that
to
means
catch it first.
after you stab somebody, you can disengage and move away without them being able to stab you too. So,
So is that passive or?
It's always
yeah.
passive.
right, you don't.
Yeah,
The
you
only
just-
thing you have to do is say you use your bonus action to disengage. You've got
Or
hide.
movement, or hide or dash.
Oh man. Okay.
So technically, also you could go ahead and move, bonus action, dash, and still stab.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can move up to like 60 feet and still be able to poke somebody with your rapier.
Fabulous. Because I also have things for being a Haragon that lets you
Yeah.
do fancy footwork
Mhm.
stuff.
Yep.
Yes, lots of movement.
Yes.
All right.
It still
All the
says I'm a
caffeine.
level 1 rogue up in the corner. So
You know, I might not have updated.
that I mean I am at 15 hit points, but it says level 1 in the corner. So.
Let me restart the import.
Refresh.
Now I'm a
And
level 0. Oh, there we go.
No,
Now it's a level 2 rogue up in the corner.
Woot-woot.
Yay.
Okay. But yes, let me get you into the common room with everybody else.
I am
Yeah.
now concerned that we're about to study, and you're all like, "So by the way."
That was
Yeah.
up. Uh-oh.
Well, you know, it occurred to me that I wanted to tell you about that.
I appreciate.
And I hadn't remembered to do so before we started. I'm going to take this moment to point out that I sent somebody on a special mission today to get me some very fine chocolate.
Oh boy.
I've got this dark hazelnut crisp, also some dark hazelnut bars, and a dark chocolate sea salt.
Oh, we have varieties too.
I've got varieties.
Oh.
I'm well prepared today for some
Oh
reason.
no.
Who wants some PC death? Do, 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 do.
All right.
I demand that you have salted caramel if I die.
All right. If you die, we will have some salty chocolate.
All right.
I think salted is the way to go because the tears will mix in.
That's
There'll be
right.
much
Right,
tears,
right,
yes.
Korth?
That's exactly right.
Yes.
That's
Can
exactly
we at
right.
least hit our subtypes first?
I would say that for all the years that we've been playing, we have had no PC deaths in a campaign that I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that you've been. Yeah, that you've been in.
Our tabaxi went down,
Uh-huh.
and then everyone immediately did everything possible to pick her back up.
You obviously have not played a campaign with me if you haven't had anybody die yet.
Right. You've had characters turned to stone.
You got better.
Yeah. Eventually.
We've had people turn into gods.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. All right.
Mhm.
Now let me get into the mechanics of studying according to the Strixhaven source book. Then I'll tell you what we're actually doing.
Okay.
Okay. So according to the Strixhaven source book, you guys would be able to choose whatever skill you want to apply to studying, and as long as you can rationalize how that skill is going to help you study. And then you would make a skill check, and if you pass, it gives you a re-roll of the dice on test day. Okay, but that's not what we're doing today.
Oh.
That's the way they recommend there. But just rolling a dice if you want to, sure, you can do that. But I would say that I'm going to give each of you a quiz question that if you can answer in character, you'll get that re-roll for your studying. And if you cannot answer in character, then we'll give you a roll on the skill check to see if maybe you get the reroll that way.
Does it have to be answering correctly in character? Because I
I-
see Jim face like,
I didn't say that it had to be correct. I said that it had to be answered in character.
yeah.
Okay.
So, all
Oh,
right.
this is gonna be fun.
So, I'm going to.
Where is Xanther with the study aid?
He's not here yet.
Oh man,
He hasn't arrived just yet.
not gonna be good.
So while you've got your food laid out, and Rubina is going to start asking quiz questions of you, and picking semi-randomly. We're going to start with Safria Talonshaw. Safria, can you do me a favor and roll a d6?
Yep. Just gonna do it.
Okay. Number 5. Right? That's what you got?
Yep.
All right. This is a question about familiars. Familiars have the magical ability to deliver blank for their owners.
Have the magical ability to deliver.
Fear.
Did you just say fear?
Beer.
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 Oh, beer.
Familiars have the ability to deliver magically. No. Okay, nope. We got this one. Okay. Familiars have the. You said magically, right?
Yes.
Familiars have. Familiars have the ability to magically deliver spells,
That's right. That's right.
either to your opponent or to your allies.
Uh-huh. Absolutely correct.
Yes.
All right.
I thought messages was a little too obvious.
Mm-hmm. Sylan,
Uh-oh.
you get to also roll a d6, but if you get a 5, re-roll.
Number 1.
Okay. Which of these is not a known variety of slod? Red, blue, orange, or death?
Orange.
I so wish Tjur had gotten that question.
Mhm. Yep.
The red and the yellow slots make the orange slots, right?
Right.
Yes, they are completely Crayola salads.
Mhm.
Crayola salad. Yeah, I remember salad.
Right.
Hmm
Right. So yes, that's correct. Orange is not a known variety of slod. All right. Next is going to be Tjur.
Three.
Describe an unwise strategy for defeating a black pudding.
Drinking it. Right?
Yep.
It's not wise.
He's not
I
wrong.
was totally waiting for Korth to get that one for eating it.
Rubina's going to flip
Drinking
through her
it is
notes a little
just
bit
as good.
and be like, you're not wrong, but I think the answer they're looking for is don't slash it with a blade because it'll just
Yep.
split in two.
But technically, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. You should definitely not drink a black pudding. So
No.
Oh,
I'm sure you would at least get partial credit for the answer.
hmm Depends on which professor.
And partial
True.
credit's better than no credit.
True.
This is true.
Yeah, don't
Well, this
drink
is going well.
don't drink black puddings.
No.
All right.
You must
Korthmodo.
bake them.
Oh,
No, that's not what I meant to do.
try again.
What did I do wrong?
You put
Slash
no
R
space.
space 1d6.
Aha.
You know, I just realized that my scene is
Oh,
not
number
showing
1
the
again.
map.
Oop, there we go. Number
Nope.
3 again. Try again. 6.
There
There we go.
There
Something
you go.
different.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm.
Let me
Yes.
fix your camera feed here, Korth.
No.
Oop.
Oh,
There.
need more light too.
Fixed. Okay.
Meow, meow, meow.
The
meow,
question
meow.
for Korth. It's an easy one. Familiars are magical spirits that, when summoned, take on the form of blank.
It's easy.
Food.
Technically, he's right.
What kind of food, Korth? Don't say edible.
Snacks. They're like this big. Like
Meat.
Meat snacks.
Describe the exact type of meat that they are.
Red and pink.
Without being treated yet. While they're still moving.
Meow cats.
I point over at the aquarium over there.
That's not
Uh,
meat.
Little course.
No, familiar. Yes, little Korth.
I would
Snake. Snakes.
I would say though
Bird.
yeah. Well, the answer is take the form of animals most often. So that's partially right, but I'm afraid that food is actually definitely not the right answer, because one of the known things about familiars is that when they unfortunately perish, their bodies disappear.
So they're not very good food,
Oh.
Korth.
Of course, that means you have to eat them alive.
So, wait.
No, they
So
just
the-
poof in your mouth.
It's just
The
gonna be
first-
like
It's like when you
Ah.
dip sponge sugar in water.
it's a
The
great
first
diet.
frog Korth ate was familiar.
No. Familiar is like a pet.
No, remember
One that
when
you
we
do
fight
not
the
eat.
big froggies?
Yes.
Yeah. Korth bite into it. It turned to bad smoke. Tastes bad. No.
Mhm.
Must be
Very
familiar.
similar. Very similar. Sort
There wa-
of.
Unfortunately, there was still sustenance with this one. It is literally they turn into nothing but smoke. No taste. No little toad comes out.
No.
It's like if you bit into that big toad, it just vanished altogether.
It's a pretty solid diet plan.
Pretty
Yes.
solid.
Why does one want to make portable food that one can no eat? Korth does not understand.
That's a
Because
great
it is
question.
technically not food. It is a companion or friend.
Does
Now,
not
right.
compute.
Next question.
Next question for Dezlan Rannoh. Dezlan,
Right.
there's only 2 questions left on here, so
Number 2 or number 4?
right. So whatever you roll,
Four.
high gets the 4. There you
Right.
go. You
That
get
would be a
question
4.
4. Which of these is not a type of ooze? Ochre jelly, blood pudding, gelatinous mold, or gray ooze?
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, this is terrible. I have notes on 3 of those and a different one. Gonna go with the mold
That's right.
because it sounds like a really gross dish from 1950s.
The slime was left in the fridge too long.
Yes, it
Yes.
was. Yes.
Sometimes somebody forgot
hmm
Jello mold is definitely something that you wouldn't want to eat, but it is not an ooze, so you're right. All right, and I do have another question that I didn't ask.
Bonus question.
So bonus question for Korthmodo, since you struggled on the familiars. We'll give you one about
trouble.
slods. Which variety of slod can implant eggs into humanoids?
He was asleep.
Mhm.
Death.
No, I'm afraid it's red slods.
It's what it results in.
A couple months later, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you're answering that question, there is a knock at the door.
Oh, we're gonna ace this test.
Samson, would you mind getting the door?
And that is Samson is going to run down to the door that the knock was on, and he's going to scratch at it.
Korth is going to demolish one of his 3 sandwiches.
Mm.
Here
And by
is
demolish, I mean swallow whole.
here is Xanther,
Oh, good.
and he walks in. He's like, "Hey, my friends, I have brought
Study
well
aid.
for my friend Tjur," and he hands you a jug. Now he lets himself into the room. He says, "I have the answer to all of your studying problems. Need to study slods?" He puts a red gem in the middle of the table. "Here's your answer."
What's that?
"Oh, let me show you." And he starts chanting something magical. Anyone can make an Arcana
Dude.
check as you listen to the guy.
Shit.
Oh yeah, on that shit.
Yeah, I'm great at that.
No.
Hey, I'll
Hey,
take it.
there goes Dezlan.
There you go.
Yeah, so Dezlan, you realize he mispronounced quite a few words as he was chanting that.
You pronounced them correctly?
I don't think this is a good idea.
The-
Guys,
the
this is not a
table-
good idea.
The table starts to shake. The gem
Mm,
slides off of that table.
Oh, bad news bears. Bad news bears.
Taking
Flip the
flight,
table.
hitting myself to the ceiling, like, no.
Everybody back up! And flip the table. Oh no. Those are
Yoink.
bad.
There's somebody stuck under there. Get Korth out from under there. Rosie is gonna flip out.
I'm gonna have Samson run out the fucking door.
Yep. There
Yep,
is
And Samson, go get a professor.
there is a big red slad. It has crushed your
balls.
table. The gem is on the
No.
floor over here. This slad is looking around at you all, confused, clearly confused,
What the heck happened to my green screen?
and it speaks to you in some kind of language that I don't think any of you have ever heard before.
Anyone speak deep speech?
No.
That's not deep speech.
Oh, what is he speaking? I speak
even identify.
Abyssal, Common, and Elvish.
Nope, it is nothing that any of you have heard before.
Oh shit.
Ah.
Apparently, the textbook that said that they speak deep speech was
Wrong?
wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Now we can obviously trust everything in that friggin' book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with my green screen and
Xanther's gonna sit here saying, "See, look, it's under our control. We can." Wait, where'd the gem go?
Can I immediately try to dive for the gem?
yes, you can. But you're gonna have to
Because if
dive.
he's not, then Zofria will. Like,
You're gonna
'cause,
have to dive past the slod.
That's fine. How big is this one compared?
I will immediately stand there with a shield
Uh-huh.
in front of, like, I know she's like, I'm gonna grab the gem. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stand here and block it.
Go ahead
Like,
and make the acrobatics check to dive past this thing.
I don't know what's up with my green screen right
That'll
now.
do.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's probably a lighting effect. Your lighting's messed up. Whoa, yep,
Oh,
there
yeah.
it is.
Yeah. You,
Like, it just
And-
went like I hadn't moved anything, but then it just went completely
Right.
like,
And now your green screen is gone.
mhm.
yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it.
Well,
That's OBS for you.
yeah. Don't worry about it if you can't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we'd fix it in post, but we're actually live, so you know.
Yeah.
We'll fix it in post anyway.
Right. We'll fix
There
it.
you go.
We'll fix it for the YouTube video.
Ooh, too much light.
Well, as I'm playing with this,
Yeah.
So Dezlan, you made it to the gem. Sorry, Bo, I don't have a treat for you. Nobody's redeemed the treat for Bo today.
Uh-oh.
I could take care of that.
As this thing appears, you've got the gem. And I think now is probably a perfect time to take a 5-minute break to refill our drinks and stretch a little bit before we get into what's probably going to be an extended and brutal combat, should it come to that.
Oh, goody.
What?
Oh, and a treat for Bo has now been redeemed. So let's go ahead and do
Yep.
that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because Bo deserves a treat.
Bo
Okay.
always deserves a treat.
All right, come here, Bo. You wanna come up here? Come on, up.
Did you mention?
Don't want to come up? Say hi to the camera. There you go. Take it. There you go. Good boy. All right, there's a treat for Bo. And now we will take a quick break. We will all be back in about 10 minutes or so. Get back to whatever shenanigans are about to happen here.
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Right.
I
Looking.
feel like
at-
someone's trying to redeem some chocolate.
What?
Yeah, just run it. Everybody's going.
Uh-huh.
Do the break. Do the
Right.
break.
Do the break.
Do the
Cool.
break.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. I am prepared. I have my dark chocolate with sea salt right here. For those watching who don't already know, if a PC dies, I get chocolate because it's a heartbreaking experience for me. I need something to ease my pain.
Or reward yourself.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Right, or yeah, one of the two. We're not going to dwell too much on one or the other. Why did I just turn into corn?
Because you're very corny.
Apparently, I'm very corny. I'm the corny DM now. Thank you, Nizdane. All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't last forever.
I hope it does. I really do.
I forgot that was a filter that I had. All right. Well, so the Slad's going to eat characters and I'm going to eat chocolate. I'll be a piece of corn eating chocolate. It'll be fine. But meanwhile, Dezlan, you just dove for that ruby and you've grabbed it. The Slad right now is not trying to attack anyone. It's just looking around angry and confused. And then it focuses its attention on the large sandwich that is on the tabletop that it crushed beneath it.
Let it have the sandwich. Let it have the sandwich.
That's corpse sandwich.
It reaches down.
Let it have the sandwich. I will buy you 15 more.
It reaches down and grabs that sandwich and just drops it into its mouth and munches on it while looking around, glaring at all of you.
And out of fear, I'm just gonna Hexblade curse that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess
It
we're
is
doing a thing.
X-Blade's cursed, and
It doesn't
also,
do damage. It doesn't even know that.
out of fear, Aurora is going to take a step this way,
Yeah,
and
good plan.
Xanther is going to say, "Well, take notes and stuff. Here he is."
Xanther, is this yours?
Well,
38.
I borrowed the gem from a friend.
Specify who.
That's pretty cool.
Wait, you borrowed it from a friend, so it's not yours?
Right.
Do you know how to use the gem?
Well, I summoned it.
Do you know how to command it?
Let's see. What was the command word to command it? And
Oh shit.
what do you?
Can you
what-
unsummon it?
wait, I need the gem though. Who's got the gem?
I've got
I'm
the
gonna
gem. How do you
pop-
undo it?
All right. What was? Okay, hand me the gem. Hand me the gem. Hand me the gem.
I'm gonna pop symbiotic entity.
Okay. I am going to try to
That's one
toss
wild
it
shape
again.
You try to toss him the gem.
Because that's the dark elf looking little image up top.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Because I
And,
used my movement to get here.
go ahead and make an athletics check to toss him the gem.
Right? Oh, not my full J.
Move it, kitty.
Definitely not my full J.
All right.
Didn't see that one coming.
Ooh, are we playing Silk Ball with the gem?
Yes.
Ah,
We're playing keep away.
Unfortunately, he needed to make a better roll in order to make up for the bad roll. That's the way catch works. And,
but he
so-
did make a.
He did.
Not that
Yeah.
much better.
Not that much better.
But it's better.
So the gem, he missed it. It got thrown a little bit wide, and he missed it, and it hit the wall. And
I
then
thought you were on the Silk Ball team.
no, I'm on the cheer squad for Mage Tower.
Oh,
You
this
should
is why I
definitely
don't
be
do-
making catches.
Mhm.
I don't
This
do
is the party.
sports ball.
This is. This is
So
the party
bounces
guy.
off the wall.
Mhm.
Where does it land?
It lands on the floor amongst the wreckage of the table, and he bends over trying to find it, and he's digging through the wreckage.
I was just going to turn into a Three Stooges moment.
Does anyone speak the language that the slot was speaking?
Yeah.
So
I got this. I got this.
Oh no.
It's not white.
You see these? It's off gray. Wait, no. I'm gonna poke it in the eyes
You're gonna poke the slob in the eyes
no!
with what?
with my hands.
With your hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it hasn't made an aggressive move.
If I didn't have my sword and shield in hands, I would be head slapping right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, make a melee attack roll to poke it in the eyes.
First off, he's just gonna like cling to the ceiling, like ah. Poke.
That hits for 4 bludgeoning damage. Whoop! It
Oop.
did the whole.
Nope. Didn't want that.
Fix that.
Just 4.
Yeah, just 4. Okay. Also, I want to try something. There's a feature here that I haven't used yet.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there is one for an unarmed attack, though. Oh, there is.
Wow.
So you punched him in the eyes. I don't know if
Oh.
anyone saw that effect.
Yep, little
I saw it.
flash.
Yeah.
Yep. Little
Punched him in the eyes. There you go.
Oh nice.
Okay.
I didn't mean it. We're sorry.
And I couldn't say roars. He doesn't quite have
I
the
roared
quite,
back.
he doesn't quite have the right vocal capacity to roar, but he is very angry at you. Kind of goes.
I'll roar right back at
You
it.
roar right back at him. Well, guess what?
Ah.
Guess what?
Initiative.
Guess what we're doing next?
Rolling initiative.
That's what we're doing next.
Oh, if it wasn't terrible.
Well,
Totally terrible, mostly.
there are worse things.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That was
There are a
awful.
lot of us and only one of it.
Right. And as it happens, Tjur is going to go first because it apparently is slapping at its eyes.
Huh? All right then. I'm gonna give it the horns.
Unfortunately, a 12 isn't
Or
going to
not.
hit.
And then
Oh, the Viking helmet did not go. Is that thing gone now?
you're still a corn.
Yeah, I'm still corn. Yeah,
I love it.
I know.
The greatest.
It's great.
It is. It is quite great. But the Viking helmet must have gone away. No, there it is. Boom.
Oh, there you go.
Now I'm a Viking. Fixed. All right, but the horns, I'm afraid, missed.
This is going to interfere with the party. Let's hurry up, Xanther. I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration die.
Okay, giving Xanther bardic inspiration.
That's one way to inspire.
We're gonna be late for the party. Better hurry.
That bardic inspiration going. And I can actually, so that I remember, add.
Hey.
How about that?
Heck yeah.
He's got the fist bump. All right. Next is going to be Rosie. And Rosie, well, she's gonna be
Bye.
I wasn't prepared for this. This isn't something that do they have a sense of humor? Maybe they've got a sense of humor.
I hope
Good
so.
try.
You could try after it was poked
Korth
in
say
the eyes.
no.
I don't know how much of a sense of humor I have after someone punches me in the eye after I ate a sandwich.
Can't hurt to try.
Rosie is now casting Hideous Laughter.
Oh,
And
ooh, do
I
it,
am
Pat.
afraid, though. Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Uh-oh.
It's going to make this roll with advantage. And still fail.
That's fun.
Yes.
Hideous
Right.
Laughter.
Ooh, do a pun.
Here comes the dad
She's
jokes.
like-
Let's go.
I don't like salads.
Oh no.
Hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
Holding.
I was.
There we go.
I'm corny again. What just happened? Oh,
You're corny again.
yeah. I am corny again.
Wait, she stopped being corny?
Yeah, since when?
Oh no, she's didn't
All right.
change into corny.
Xanther's turn. He's got that bardic inspiration. And,
He'll keep laughing
what else
like
does
that,
he
right?
do? What else does he do?
As long as we don't hit it, it'll just keep laughing.
Right.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
For
We're
the,
fine.
for the moment, what Xanther's going to do is he's going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
You better be looking for that gem.
And then, Korth, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction to trigger Halo of Spores.
Okay.
So it has to do a thing. I don't know if that's just going to roll a thing or not.
Halo of Spores.
Nope. I
Yeah,
don't think it did
it started within.
Okay. So no, it has to
Make a-
make a
A con
Con save.
save.
con save of DC 13.
And that's not a spell.
Nope.
And it passes.
Okay, well then ignore that damage. And I guess I'm going to attempt to tenderize this
Tenderize the slob.
So good.
this here slot.
It's currently rolling on the floor laughing.
Ooh. I hope that tenderizes.
Or a 19 hits.
And yeah, I hope so.
That plus 1d6 necrotic. Which is that?
Damage.
So
11.
11
I see
damage.
5 and 5.
Oh no, 5,
Or
10, 10
Sorry,
damage.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. 10
much fireball.
damage.
No fireball.
What kind of damage is the symbiotic entity?
It is necrotic.
Good.
That's bad.
What's bad?
You saying good?
Yep. Oh, I don't have a choice. This symbiotic entity stays up for the next 10 minutes.
And my green screen's going wonky again.
Yeah. It's so angry.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. And then it's its turn.
It gets a new save
It gets a
from
new
the
save.
damage.
And is that save at the end of its turn, though?
Anytime it
it got
gets
a
hit.
save when it took the hit, I think.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
And then it'll be at the end of its turn. It gets another one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ew.
It's saved from the damage, so it gets a turn.
Oh boy.
Oops.
All right.
Wonder what it's pissed off at.
That's the good question, isn't it? You note that the welt that came from your mallet hitting it. Oops, wrong direction. Regenerates.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Shit.
I don't like that word.
All right, so then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in range.
I did poke it in the eye.
Yes,
We
you
need
did
more
poke it in
dressing.
the eye. I need Korth and Tjur to go ahead and roll d10s. Sylan, I need you to roll a d6.
Wait, that's a percentile. Never mind. Let's scratch that.
Okay, so I see. Well, of course, you need to keep up with that one. All right, so it's going to be at Sylan first
Of course it is.
with a claw. It didn't make the attack roll for some reason. Should roll
6.
+6 to hit. All right.
Oh.
Shit.
21.
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm a level 2.
must roll the attack before rolling the damage. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, the damage is going to be 7
Oh.
points of piercing damage. Not bad. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, though.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saved.
You,
Huh?
you got slashed a little bit.
There's only room for one parasite.
All right. Its second claw is going to... Who rolled the second highest? It's going to go after Xanthar. That's going to miss.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
And the bite is going to go for...
B.
It is going to go for Tjur and Korth rolled a tie. So I'm going to go for the one that poked it in the eyes.
Ah.
Hey, chew on these horns.
It does, in fact, chew on your horns. It's going to take 1 point of piercing damage.
Mm.
Sylan, Drock, it's your turn. What-
Repeater, do these
Okay,
not supposed to say anything about them
well-
regenerating?
That stung. Because I know it's going to go ahead and probably bite me again. I'm going to go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis.
Good plan. I like this plan. I'm happy to be part of it.
Oh,
And that's my turn.
All right.
Because that's an action.
Dezlan!
It's my turn. Okay. Can I see where the gem went?
I will let you use a bonus action to make a perception check looking for it.
All right, copy that.
Carrots are probably good for your eyesight. apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can spot it. It is wedged just under a board that the Slod is currently standing on.
Oh, that's rude. Wait. Is he standing or is he still like prone with Tasha's?
He's gotten up from being prone with Tasha's.
Okay. Okay, everybody, I need a distraction. You need to draw him away from where he's currently standing so I can get the gem.
I don't think he'll fit through door.
He doesn't have to go through a door. He just needs to move like a foot, a literal foot. Can I try prestidigitation to do some sort of like fancy
Yes.
trick toss thing?
Yes, but you'll have to be closer to it.
Okay. How much closer? Well, I've
You'll-
literally been
You'll have to be within reach of the gem. There you go. And from here, you can cast prestidigitation to do a magic trick.
Abracadabra.
You'll need
Yeah,
you'll need something in your inventory.
I have things in my inventory. All right.
Pull another rabbit out of a hat.
I'm literally, I was like,
Hmm.
I'm my literal top hat. Oh, actually, can I pull out of my top hat what looks like a really big sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You pull a really big sandwich out of your top hat. You've got its attention. And then from behind your ear, you pull the control gem after it, shifted its weight. You now have it. But that's used all of your actions.
Okay. This might use an action, but can I try to recall? Actually, can I use Arcana to try to establish how one might unsummon things based on the way that Xander summoned it? I don't know if there's a
That
trend
is-
in that.
That is certainly something that you can do. Once the structured turn order comes around.
Okay.
You'll have to wait 6 seconds.
That's fine. Can I throw said fake sandwich somewhere?
I'll let you have that. You can toss the sandwich. The sandwich, by the way, you didn't make appear out of thin air. It was actually one of the big sandwiches that was on the table.
Even bigger. Actually, I'm gonna just toss it to him to distract him then.
Cool.
Hope you like those fries and that slaw, 'cause
Uh-huh.
it's a local thing.
Oh, a slod.
No, slaw. Not the other thing.
I
Right.
saw that
It's
coming.
It's angry now.
Uh-huh.
It's not my fault. It's a sandwich.
All right. Zenrora has redeemed another treat for Bo. And there's Bo right nearby.
Of course he is.
Aw.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Hey, Bo.
It's
Where'd he
like
go?
he knew.
Where'd he go? Pick a side. There you go. Take it.
Does Bo have Twitch up somewhere? Is that what's going on
I
here?
don't think so. But Sam has
Get
redeemed
themselves
hydrate,
treats.
so everybody take a drink. All
What
right.
kind?
Whatever you've got.
A
I
drink.
only have one
They
thing.
don't specify.
It's supposed to be a hydrating drink. I've got
Yeah.
iced tea.
It's
Safria,
hydrating.
Oops.
Safria, it shall be your turn next.
Okay, Safria is kind of clinging to the ceiling. Secret flame!
Sacred flame. You call forth the holy flame.
Needs to make a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
It's not much
Yes.
damage.
Cook the frog.
Ah,
Ah, just
it hit the
made it.
DC.
It's
It
gonna
just
pass. And
So
hello,
it-
Zenrora.
glitter. So it shoots over it.
Favor suck.
It goes wide in her panic. Ah,
The
action search.
action surge.
Or should I say that? Do you think?
Up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can do
Uh,
Sacred Flame
a
it
little
again.
early for that.
Sacred flame it again.
Sacred flame it again.
Same roll.
Yep.
Ah.
At advantage against spells. Ugh.
Yep.
And it regenerates. What the? Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nope. I don't need to use my second wind, so I'm good there.
What could possibly
Uh,
go wrong?
I'm good.
Next is going to be Aurora. And she's gonna try casting Dissonant Whispers.
Hmm.
Hmm. Imagine having to fight something resistant to magic in a magic school.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
Shit.
It succeeds, although it's still going to take half the damage.
There's at least.
Minor miracle, small miracle, small
3
miracle.
psychic damage.
3 psychic damage. 3 down, you don't want to know how much is to go.
A lot.
And it regenerates.
Mm-hmm. It regenerates and it impregnates.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want this thing to hit you. You certainly do not. Rubina is going to cast she's gonna cast Vicious Mockery at it. And she stares the thing down and she says, "Aren't you a little short for a slod?"
Mm.
Ooh. Ah, frick.
It's bound to fail a saving throw eventually, but not on this turn. Tjur, your turn.
Tjur is going to take a silk ball stance.
Uh-huh.
And then this is a large creature, right?
It is.
So we can squeeze through this doorway, potentially.
Yes.
I'm going to grapple it.
Okay.
Or try to.
Try to grapple it.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice.
And just because I can, I would like to use my once per adventure thing to add a d4 to my athletics check. So 24 total.
Okay. Well, you have it grappled.
I'm going to start pulling it into this other room.
All right. You get to move half your movement speed and move
Oh.
it with you.
Away
And-
from my friends.
1/4 for the bits that it's moving through the door. So that was half. The next move will be 1/4.
I think that's it then at that point.
All right. It is squeezed halfway through that door there as you're trying to wrestle it
Even-
through the door.
Even better though,
Uh-huh.
because that gives it disadvantage on attacks, I think. When it's
Right.
squeezing.
Or it definitely gives you guys advantage to hit it.
Gotta look up the rules for this.
Okay. Well, next is going to be Rosie. And Rosie
It has
is
disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against it have advantage while it's in smaller space.
nice. That's potentially a lifesaver.
Uh-huh.
Rosie sees Dezlan holding that gem and comes over here and casts Sanctuary
Oh,
on
yeah.
Dezlan.
Nice.
Ow, ow.
And then moves back into the corner.
Tag, you're it.
Xanther notices that you've got the gem. He's going to go ahead and make an Arcana check. He's going to use his Bardic Inspiration. And he's going to start saying, "Oh, Dezlan, the words to banish it are Klatu, Verata,
Oh,
Necktie."
It's bad things.
I freaking love this group.
Yep.
All the bad things.
Yeah.
Korthmodo, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to
Oh, wait, did Korthmodo and did they all get attacks of opportunity when Tjur dragged it away?
Force
No.
movement.
It's force
Oh,
movement.
right, force movement. Yep. Okay. I keep forgetting force movement doesn't trigger
That's right.
attacks.
I have advantage on this though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. For an attack. The bad touch.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Did I roll the? Oh well.
Roll double
14.
14.
Well, a 14 hits.
Yes.
Wow.
I meant to. I was thinking about doing the bad touch. I should have. Oh well. Next round.
I'm sure it'll still be alive if it hasn't been banished.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
There's the damage from the meat mallet plus an extra
Six.
D6 of necrotic.
Let's see it.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use my reaction to use Halo Spores. Again.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-mm.
That was
Oh.
a cool effect.
So you get to use your reaction on Halo of Spores when its turn starts, which is
Its turn starts.
yeah, when it starts, which is right now. So it gets to
Okay.
make that Constitution saving throw.
Come on, fail. Damn it.
Not today. You will note that it is going to regenerate some of its lost health, some of its
But not
wounds.
as much.
Some of its wounds will go ahead and heal.
Has that necrotic damage seemed like it's been pushing
Yes.
through?
Yes, the necrotic damage has been pushing through.
Ooh.
Wait,
And-
radiant damage probably would have pushed through if I'd made
For
it.
its turn, it's going to go universally for the person who's dragging it away from all these tasty things. So, a bite and 2 claws for our good friend Tjur Goresplatter. When Foundry wants to catch up with me.
Yep, that'll do it.
Oh!
It gets the horns.
Claw.
Ah!
And it impales its hand on a horn.
Oh my
good
god! Wait,
lord.
what is this? What is this?
on, what's going on here?
Something's broken.
Nope, it's not.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Not broken.
Beautiful.
It's
Beautiful.
all in Tyr's favor.
Uh-huh.
The bite will hit.
That's fine. The bite isn't the dangerous one.
All right. It actually seriously injured one of its hand on your horns.
Nice.
And so
Oh, good lord.
And one thing I do need to keep in mind, though, it is at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it can do worse than 1.
No, it's the other.
It's the
Oh,
other
okay.
attack. Okay, the bite.
other attack. Yeah, still
Yep.
hits.
Yeah. Okay. So it did injure one of its hands. So even if it weren't stuck between 2 doors, it would still be at disadvantage with one of its claw attacks for the rest of this encounter.
Ooh.
Nice.
We might live through this, guys.
As long as you can keep it there in that doorway.
What's the damage? Hey,
1 point.
One
I-
bite.
I could do this for a little while.
Uh-huh. Oh, no. That's 1 point of damage it took from hitting your horn.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, that's his hand
The-
splat.
The damage from the bite, though, is going to be 6. Could be
Not bad.
worse.
Not
Not
bad.
quite all day with that one. But yeah.
Silent Drock, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, that was something different. I'm not getting near it again because that hurt. So I believe it's time for the debut of other people seeing this, and that would be Eldritch Blast.
I'm not gonna get to see anything because there's a big
And I-
monster
Oh
blocking
wait,
it.
at advantage,
At advantage, yeah.
much better.
A 15 will hit. As you call forth Eldritch Energy, shape it in your hand and launch it toward the red slod.
And add 2 to that because he's
Dealing
hexed.
8 points of force damage. Not bad.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
New trick.
Cool.
Anything else, Silent?
No, that's my action. I'm going to go ahead and still stay put where I am because I'm not within reach of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, nope, this is good positioning because I can still block if it comes for any of these people.
All right, then. Dezlan, it's your turn.
Right. So where we're at was trying to do some Arcana shenanigans to figure out what she yelled to us, and if I can extrapolate from that a proper de-summoning.
Go ahead. Since Xanthar
Incantation.
tried to help you, go ahead and make an Arcana check to try to use this gem, but do it at advantage.
You
Right?
also have an extra D4 because of your relationships.
I do. Which is real effing useless.
Did you want to roll your D4?
Did only one of those come up?
No, they both
they
rolled the
both
same
did.
Both
thing.
came up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Boundary is notorious for
do you
double
want-
rolls.
You can go ahead and roll your extra D4 if you want to.
Nope, it's
Um,
18.
Because as you make the incantation on the gem, the slod turns to look at you. It glares, and then it fades away.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah! Oh, I didn't get to bite it.
Hey, bad smoke in your mouth.
It was real. Yes.
Not anymore.
Xanthar!
Bad
Yo-
smoke.
yeah, that don't confuse him. That was not a familiar.
Xanthar
Oh,
is
yeah.
holding his hands up like, my bad, folks. I can
Sorry,
replace...
just
Uh,
Definitely
going
don't
to-
steal stuff from your friend again.
charge Xanthar and pin him against the wall.
Yes.
and Sophia takes out one of her sharpie swords. I should whap you on the head.
You do it.
I should-
Don't get.
Ladies
Do
and
it.
gentlemen,
Let it out.
please.
Sophia, let
You-
it
We
out.
have
Let it
enough
Oh.
problems.
No, Xanthar.
We
of
could have
course,
been eaten.
sandwich.
I
Or
just sit
impregnated
down
with
on the
slugs.
ground.
I
Slugs get you pregnant.
I can replace the table.
It's
all right.
That is not
the
the point.
table. The
Hey,
We could
guys.
have been
problem.
killed. We could have been impregnated with other slugs.
I don't feel so good, and Tjur will fall over.
Tjur!
What?
I'll whap you later, Tjur! Tjur, are you alright?
Sure.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Are you okay? Are you okay, buddy?
Anyone a cleric?
Nah, let him go.
Oh,
gonna-
dear.
Walk over and poke Tjur and see if he's actually dying.
Nope, just bleeding profusely.
He did get bit, so he is bleeding a little bit.
That wasn't
Yep.
supposed to be with advantage.
It happens.
Well,
Of
he's
course. No eating.
Rubina, the Red Claws, did they infest people with their claws or with the bites?
with their
Claws.
claws. With their claws.
Claws only.
Oh, thank goodness.
Claws
only
only.
bitten.
But Sylan, you got clawed. Are you okay?
Oh my gosh, Sylan, you got clawed.
I'm just slightly bloody. I would like to have a professor check out the innards and make sure I didn't get egged. Because I just
Wait,
laid it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should get a professor. We should get him to a cleric. Wait, yeah, okay, no,
Belfria,
oh,
breathe
I'm fine.
first.
breathing,
You don't need to hyperventilate if you're going to be flying.
breathing. Right. Okay. I will go
Samson-
find someone.
Yeah,
I reach
hopefully
out with my-
Samson went out.
Arm towards the jug of beer.
Here you go, buddy. Xanther hands you the whole jug. Here you go, buddy. Drink it down. It'll be all right. You're gonna pull through this.
I feel
I'm-
better already.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
go
to
fly if I
ritually
find a professor.
cast. I'm going to ritually cast my
Uh,
purification spell.
Does
Your
that-
food and drink.
Yes.
Hold on.
Sylan, this is for you.
On Sylan.
Rubina, can you look up in the book what the cure is for getting the egg out?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll look it up.
Yeah, like, is
It's
it
like-
a disease,
We did the
poison?
That is like a greater restoration.
Greater
some
restoration?
potion,
or
I heard,
some herbal things. They said,
right. No,
surgical if it's gone too far.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's not
no,
too
no,
far.
No.
and if it does, surgery is exactly what Tjur needs right now. Massive invasive surgery.
I just need to know if it's a disease or poison.
Listen, Dezlan. I'm just practicing on when I get fouled. You know, grab your knee, right? I stand back up.
I don't think that kind of foul happens in your game. If it does, holy shit.
Oh,
If
it's
you
silk
get
ball, man. It's
Pregnantly
silk ball.
fouled.
I don't think something has tried to bite your head off in
You
Silk
haven't
Ball.
played. You haven't played back.
No, and now I will never play Silk Ball. I'm sorry, Tjur. But if there's things trying to bite me in half, no, thank you.
Not normally.
Normally, he
Not
said.
helping your cause, so.
Sylan, Aurora has
Yes.
cast Healing Word on you, healing you for 4 points
Ah.
of damage.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,
I'm still ritually casting purified food and drink.
okay, you go ahead. You purify food and drink on Sylan Drock,
Yes.
and that will remove all poisons from Sylan Drock. If you had been drinking any alcohol, you are no longer drunk.
No, haven't got to the alcohol. I got half my sandwich.
You're right.
But the question is, wait, that worked? That's not supposed to work.
I don't even want to know.
Uh-huh.
I just want to know
It's
from
all to do with the intent of the person casting it.
Mm-hmm.
the textbook.
Or if has cleansed
Yep. Rubina's looking through
the
the textbook,
non-food.
Textbook.
and then she's
Poison
examining you, and she's
or
looking at the
disease.
textbook, and she's examining you. She says, so far it says people usually go a little pale.
Yeah.
I'm already pale.
Right. Okay,
He's
so that's
infected.
that's not a symptom for you then.
Right. No.
Dilated
No, no,
eyes.
No, not the symptoms. Not
How
the
about
symptoms.
pulses?
Uh,
What about this pulse?
Cures.
he would break out in a fever almost immediately.
I'm gonna
Ow.
break out in a feverish pace of flipping through that book.
Um,
I'm just literally just laying there, just like.
Korth will touch
"Ow."
him. No, it's still cold.
Oh, I'm real cold because my armor Agathis is still up.
In your brain, or in your mind, Sylan, you hear a voice that says, "Oh, please, do you think I'd let something else inhabit this body?"
I don't need any of your shit right now. Shut up.
Is
You
this
said
a
it out
window
loud.
over here?
Yes, I said it
Yeah,
out loud.
that's a window over there.
What?
I'll fly out the window and go get a professor.
You'll probably see Samson running on the
Oh, actually,
walkways.
Samson barks from the door that he had run out earlier.
Samson, I
And-
told you to get a teacher.
And
Do you have a teacher?
behind him is another student walking, but it is the resident advisor, Nora An Wu, and she says,
Oh.
Close enough.
"Hey guys, I've gotten a couple of noise complaints, and your dog seems to be trying to lead me in here. So is everything all right?"
No, we
Oh,
need a teacher,
whoa.
please. We got attacked by a slod. And we don't know if Silas is infected. So we need a teacher, please. Please, right now, thank you.
Oh, I'll go right away.
Thank you.
One moment though. A couple of you look like you're a little hurt. So, she's
You
gonna
don't-
throw a
hold
cure
on.
wounds at
Hold on.
each of you.
Probably shouldn't close up the wound until the teacher inspects.
Oh, right.
While
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate,
Okay. Well then,
gotta leave it
there's
open.
7 healing for
Or-
cure.
Korth already purified the Sylan.
I
and-
don't know if that actually works.
Yep.
That's why I was asking
And-
about the text.
And she runs out, and she's going to go get a teacher.
Thank you.
I'm just going to mop up the blood and not put not close up the wound, but we're gonna clean it up and put
Does
blood pressure.
anybody have the cleaning spell? What is it called?
Press the digitate.
That one.
No,
I don't.
wait. What? Prestidigitate doesn't cleanse a wound, does it?
No, but it cleans up the blood.
Oh, I can do that.
There we go. Does anybody have the spell that puts shit back together?
I don't have
no.
mending.
No, because I don't think we have anybody who has any sort of fix-it rolls. Mending.
but-
or-
Well,
I will make flowers bloom around Sylan.
I'm not dead. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
It's not dead.
I'm just bleeding. It's fine. Just give me a compress. I'll be fine.
Is
Compress. We got a compress
Thank
going,
you.
and Safri put a pillow under your head.
herbal
Ah,
remedy.
like,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
hold on.
we're fine.
going to make my
Korth,
eyes.
what do you
turn-
mean by herbal remedy? Because you're not stuffing it in the wound.
Yeah, you're also not. Look, I don't know how much we're going to take your friends' advice anymore if they're bringing herbs in after they're like, we'll help you study.
There's
Xander
no,
Shenanigans.
there's
Is
no
that-
coarse friends.
hold on. Is Xander still here?
Yes, he's still here.
That Xander?
Xanther.
Xanther? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, what?
Do you
Hi.
know anybody that can fix this table, or do we just chalk it up to you owe us a table?
Hello?
I'll have to owe you. I don't know any woodworkers.
Okay, so smash beyond mending is what you're saying.
Oh no. Yeah, no. Mending, man.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at a table. I'm just laying down. I'm just like, ow.
Mending might work if you could cast it like 500 times.
Uh-oh.
I'm still going to hit you with my sword.
Don't
Boff.
hit him too hard.
Panther, by the way, that was awesome.
This was not awesome. Where'd you even get this gem anyway?
Oh,
Who is your friend?
there was an upperclassman had offered it to me, but their name escapes me right now for some reason.
Surprise. Do you remember what they look like? Male, female, hair color,
I'm
species?
I'm almost 98% sure it was a dude.
Species?
98% sure. Okay.
Yes.
Species. What type of meat?
Oh, now you get that right.
White meat, I guess.
Wait, oh, good lord. I'm just gonna sit up on the couch, considering I have a bandage on me now, and I'm
But-
not missing that many hit points.
But no, it's like I've known him for a long time. I should be able to remember their, but I just can't.
I'm gonna insight that.
Yeah, go ahead and insight that.
Hmm.
Not an advantage.
Mm, mm.
Where's
Why
the roll
would
for
you
my
remember
insight?
your friend's name? I mean,
There we go.
I mean, you don't need a high insight to think that there's something fishy about that story. Just knowing the guy for years and can't remember his name.
maybe if I bonk you on the head
Zan-
a couple times, you'll
Zan-
remember.
Hey,
Xanther,
why-
so far, hasn't forgotten any of your names from the first time he met you.
Yeah. And he still remembered all that bullshit shenanigans summoning crap spells. Enough to screw us over with the summoning, but then
Korth,
magically doesn't remember anything to command it.
Korth knows way to make him remember.
Oh, good. Does it involve salsa
Do you-
or Worcestershire
do you have
sire?
Something I can use to jog my memory?
Yes.
Jogging?
Here, I give him the beer.
Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And he takes
Oh,
a
I
swig.
hope
Um,
that works.
I'm going to pop spore cloud of spores
Oh no,
on him.
Oh dear.
is that the same thing you were doing on the slot?
Yep.
Yep.
Why?
His old
Ah.
shaman trick.
Old shaman trick. We are not getting
Yes.
enough studying done.
Oh,
Korth Warband Leader Show.
oh don't tell me that.
Good.
I'm anxious enough as it is.
Right, right.
I'm
Ah.
not joking.
Yes.
But it is weird.
So, Rubina,
Maybe
so-
someone messed with his memory?
I'm
Are
gonna
there spells that
actually-
can do that?
probably much later in our lives.
can make
possibly.
Yes.
Arcana or history if you don't already know the answer to that question.
He has
I'm
to roll
sure
a con
there are
save, by the
spells
way.
out there. Oh, con save for
Yeah.
Xanthar.
Okay, con save.
Yep.
Fucker.
He actually got an 11.
Yes. Aha. Unfortunately for Xanther, I'm still under the effect of
Oh no, it does the extra 1d6?
hey, yep.
Oh,
I'm
what
still
are you
no
doing?
symbiotic entity. No, not an extra 1d6, but I do
It
get
doubles the dice.
It- double the
Oh,
dice.
oh.
Oh dear.
He takes a knee.
Six.
With that history check, would I remember that there are spells that can mess
There
with someone's memory?
Definitely spells that can mess with people's memories.
Oh, good
Korth,
lord.
will,
Korth, hold on.
Korth will crouch down. Does memory feel better?
Tjur's gonna get it in Tor's face, unfortunately.
Guys,
They-
hold on. Okay.
Did he just get black veins all over his face and
He did.
stuff?
He did.
Yep.
He did.
Alright.
He got
I just walk over to
Oh.
him. Korth,
Oh,
turn off your mysticism stuff, please. Turn off the dust. And I just walk over to Xander. And features some traits.
he's taking a knee and he's coughing.
Lay on hands, 5 points, neutralizing any disease or poison.
Okay.
And he gets
It
5
is
hit
no
points.
disease.
Well, no, sorry, he only gets 5 hit points.
It is spores of truth.
because there are spells that mess with memory, so he may have been affected by that. Like, there's been a whole bunch
Right.
of weird stuff going on this
We're
year.
gonna go
I
ahead
think
and
that happened here too.
all have a seat and wait for a teacher.
All right.
See
Eventually,
what they can go ahead and do about this.
Nora is going to return with a Witherbloom professor. They give you a
Oh, the
thorough-
Dryad lady?
Yes.
Okay.
Professor Lang herself. She's going to go
Ah,
ahead
hello.
and she says, "Oh, Oh, I heard there was a slot attack. How did that even happen? I thought there were no slots around here.
Show and tell went bad.
What do you mean show and tell?
I'm sorry. Dezlan, would you mind showing the professor the item that you had acquired off of Xanthar? And teacher, do you have a way of restoring Xanthar's memories?
Memories. Oh.
Yes. I believe he was afflicted with something.
We
Um,
hope so. We hope
I-
it wasn't intentional or malicious.
I
But he-
don't have that kind of restoration power myself, but I can take him.
Okay.
I can take him to be treated. But first, let me
Does
examine
anybody
you.
speak Draconic?
Yes. And I just remove the patch, the gauze that's holding my innards in.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone speak Draconic?
Yes.
I do not.
Then
A few people in the room speak
Don't die.
Draconic.
Okay, good, because you're hearing Draconic swears and oaths of vengeance coming from the other room. Somebody's pouting, and it's not pretty.
All right.
I have this gem that he brought to help us study.
Oh, that
And,
definitely.
and I
is-
feel like now we have some practical experience. But that was not what was intended.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Slod's hurt.
Apparently, he borrowed it from an upperclassmate, but he says he doesn't remember. But we think his mind's been messed with, his memory, because he remembers all of us by name, and he only met a lot of us once. And yeah,
Or he's just a
some
jerk.
weird stuff's going on. I think some weird stuff's going on. It's been very weird.
Well, first, let me take a look at this wound.
Mm-hmm.
And
not going
and
anywhere.
she examines Sylan's wound, and she says, "Well, I've got good news for you, and
Mhm.
bad news.
Oh, okay.
The bad news is I'm afraid this shirt is ruined.
Yep, I kind of figured that one.
The good news is you're not infected with a slot egg.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank heavens, he's right.
Oh, thank the gods.
Would you be able to close up that so I don't have to worry about infection?
She will cast cure wounds on you and close.
Thank you very much. And I
You have enough
believe
shirts.
Tjur and Xanthar both need a little bit of looked after as well for infection.
I'm perfectly good.
Oh, you're good now?
I will need to take that gem.
Yes.
That's I'll need to confiscate that. And I'm afraid Xanthar, you've earned yourself a probation.
Can I do an insight check to make sure that I feel like I can trust them to take the gem and not be up to anything nefarious?
Sure.
Wow. Well, that was some hot garbage.
Yeah. Skip from 15 to 5.
I mean,
There are people.
It is Professor Lang. She's been upfront with you thus far in your academic career.
That's with a +6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Welcome to level
Okay.
2.
Here, Professor, I'd be greatly appreciated. Hey, no, that's my green screen, not yours.
It's got to be Atlas.
Oh, you know it,
Mhm.
Bad kitty.
bad kitty. Yes, I'm sorry, Professor. I would very much appreciate if you could take this and dispose of it somewhere safely where it won't hurt anyone else, please.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
You
Absolutely.
need to find out who he got it from too.
Yeah, if we can do some sort of interrogation.
Oh, well,
or-
I'll
Like a
I'll
backwards tracing spell.
I'll take him and see what we can learn from him.
Yes, hopefully Xanthar is okay and nothing else has been muddled with his brain.
Yep. I will certainly let you know when he's feeling
Yes.
up
yes,
to
totally.
talking with you, but
Yep.
we're gonna go get his head examined one way or the other.
One other thing, teacher. Who do we talk to about requisitioning a new table and chairs?
Your resident advisor can help you with that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the slot broke it. Broke a lot of things.
And Xanther gets led out. Your RA happens to be in the room, having
Yes.
brought Veralda back with her. And she's
Mhm.
like, yeah, I can get you a new table. It'll probably be here tomorrow.
You take your time. We know how
No
to live
rush.
without it. It's just
Thank you,
Yeah.
Nora.
Do you want us to go ahead and clean this up, or do we have one of the I don't know, maybe one of those bots that does the library thing do the cleanup? I don't know what the
let's
procedure is.
let's all go ahead and sweep the stuff up into a corner, and we'll get someone in here to carry it out of here.
Okay.
Works for me. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
And with that, you pick up after yourselves. Unfortunately, you are not excused from tomorrow's exam.
I mean, that's fine. I feel like we've got this down to
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, close
But-
personal exam.
But that
Ow.
said, everyone who survived the encounter with the slot, and that means all of you, will automatically ace that section of the test
Yeah.
because
Red, white, and blue.
you got a
We got some hands on
perfectly good look. And matter of fact, you can add some notes that they didn't cover in the lecture or in the textbook, like they regenerate,
They regenerate.
and
Yeah.
they're resistant to magic, and
Mm-hmm.
also they don't speak deep speech.
You're right.
I don't know what that was, but it was a deep speech.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
All right. So speaking of the test, that time comes up tomorrow, or on the next day. So let's go ahead and go through that right now. There are going to be 3 segments of the test.
One we just aced.
One you automatically ace. And for the other 2, you've got a total of 1 reroll on your skill checks. So you've got 2 rolls to make, and you can reroll one of them if you wish. I dare say cheating is technically an option. So is pulling an all-nighter if you want to pull an all-nighter for an extra die.
Safri will probably pull an all-nighter.
Sounds like there's negatives to that.
Korth will go to sleep.
Korth will go to sleep. Safri, are you going to pull an all-nighter? At the downside to the all-nighter.
I'll stay up with
Okay.
her.
Dezlan and
And
Safri.
I will have some good coffee for us
Okay.
in the morning.
Dezlan and Safria both, you will get 2 rerolls instead of 1. But you're also going to gain a level of exhaustion,
Oh, fun.
Oof.
Fine.
which at level 1 gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
Oof.
After the test, right?
No,
No.
during
No,
the test.
During the test, you'll be at disadvantage on your ability checks,
Oh.
but you've got 2 rerolls.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we want to rethink this?
That sounds like some hot garbage.
That is hot garbage.
I
That's
don't
why
have
was
my
like,
husband here to do the math for me.
No.
But that sounds like crap.
yeah, that's
lost.
hot
This
hot
Do
garbage.
is
we want to
why-
rethink this reroll? Or this
No,
pulling all-nighter?
it's unfortunately too late.
Yeah, I
damn
was
it.
waiting for that. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that sucks.
Oh,
Not the coffee, my friend.
All right, but
coffee, coffee, coffee,
you
coffee.
do automatically ace the segment on slots. Then there's a segment on oozes. So everyone go ahead and make a Arcana check.
I would like to cheat.
Is that disadvantage for me and Safria?
Disadvantage for Safri and Dezlan. Tjur, you can go ahead and you're gonna make me look up the rules for cheating.
Ugh.
Is
Well,
cheating-
you know, of the roles we could have,
Don't worry, I did worse.
All right.
Well,
Well, would you all like to use your rerolls?
I will use my reroll.
absolutely.
Yes. Still at disadvantage?
Yes, still at disadvantage.
Not much.
No! What? No! No!
Can I use the first roll?
Unfortunately, you're gonna take the result of the reroll. However,
Uh,
you do have a second reroll if you want to use it.
Are we allowed to re-roll a re-roll?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Sylan, you have
I can't get worse than a friggin' 1, so.
I rolled the exact
No!
same
Why
thing.
you friggin' kidding me?
Hold
Not
on.
enough coffee to keep you awake.
Really? A 20
Make-
and a 1 on the same roll? That's what we're. You know what? Can I also cheat?
too late for that, unfortunately.
I took so many notes. I have literal pages of
Me
notes.
too. I saw people were taking so many notes.
Not enough coffee in the world for that all-nighter.
Mm,
Okay, well, there's that.
Okay. So,
That's number
your,
one done.
your target number was 12.
Mm.
Fuck.
So,
Boo.
Sylan,
I wouldn't have passed
Thank
any
God.
of them.
Sylan is the only one who passed that segment on
What,
Who's this?
what
on
do I have to
oozes.
do to cheat?
There's
But yes, that is the question.
so many
is-
notes.
Let's talk about cheating. Let me quickly look up the rules on cheating. I had to look
These are the
this up.
things where dice rolls suck because you actually take notes and you can answer the questions.
Yeah.
All right, give me just 1 second.
Safria is not, especially depending on how they do on the section of familiars, will depend
yeah.
on whether or not you guys see Safria during the day or if she just goes to her room and hides under her bed in shame.
Well,
We
If you're
just
down, I
throw
will also
chocolate
be
and
under
ice
the
cream
bed
underneath
because
there.
that's where I
All right.
sleep, so we can cry together.
I need a deception and a sleight of hand check from Tjur.
Tjur.
Ooh.
Fuck.
There's the
And now sleight of
deception,
hand.
sleight of hand.
Frick!
Damn.
You have successfully aced the section on
You
oozes.
see, look at these faces for me and Safria. We have all the notes, the information. We
All
just
right.
failed. This
We
I can't
studied!
even. I can't even with you right now.
And finally, the segment on familiars.
Can I get a bonus because I answered the quiz question right?
Yeah, let me check.
Is this also Arcana?
Let me check
yeah,
the
more
test.
likely.
I'm a my grump ass face over here. Are you kidding me? Ah!
So this test actually is going to have an insight check.
Insight.
Insight.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no.
Can I go back to Arcana?
I would like to cheat.
Hold on. I need to check my things.
Korth has passed the
I
segment
get the
on
extra
familiars.
D4 on this one. Thank God.
Not getting
Disadvantage.
any kind of bonus since I answered a quiz question on
Hey.
familiars right.
Listen, Sophia, you got this. You got this. You'll be okay. I'll give her bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Mind
wish
you, I'm not getting any.
Tyr would have done that to me on the last one,
Unfortunately.
and I would have passed.
Ace it! It's not a nat 20, but I will take it. I
Nice.
ace this part.
Nicely
Double
done,
19.
Sylan.
Ah!
Nicely done, Sylan.
Yay, I passed again.
All right.
I pass.
Safria got past this
pass.
one. We need Dezlan. There you go,
Oh, yeah.
Dezlan. All right, and I need deception and sleight of hand from Tjur.
Hey, Josh, can I
Ha-ha.
roll,
Ooh.
Jeff, can I roll
Oh,
my
Let's see what
1d4
happens.
for my Arcana for the last one?
Yes.
oh,
Aha.
Hey, there
Okay,
you go.
so your Arcana on the last one though was a 6.
I think it's 6.
Yeah, that brings you
still
up to a
doesn't help,
10.
But at least it's something.
It's not as bad.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's less shitty.
All right, but you did pass the segment on familiars, and so If
Class I
you
wasn't here for.
if you passed all 3 segments, you have aced this test. So
Mm,
Tjur has aced the test.
I can't. I'm a
That's
punch.
so unfair. Cheated.
Water.
You
for
don't know
Sylan-
that.
Sylan
No, I
also
would know that.
Sylan also has aced the test by the skin of his teeth.
Shh. I'll take it.
Korth, I think let's see.
I had an 11 on the
Yeah.
oozes.
You
Yeah,
by-
2 out of 3.
you
bad.
just missed acing the test, but you still passed.
Say
Um
They tell core school is
no.
hard.
and
It's just common sense.
and Dezlan and Safria.
Got to kill everyone in their sleep.
I'm afraid for you that you have just passed the test. You didn't ace it, but you
Passing's good.
you
passing's
had
good.
passed the slots, you passed the familiars, and you failed on
Now, Passing is unacceptable. Is there
the.
credit?
Is there
Can I
extra credit?
go? What can we do to get a better score? Extra credit or additional testing, or I'll kill more slads. What do you want?
Is
I
there
can't go
extra credit?
home. I can't go home with this score.
I'm sure there are videos that
I-
start with that kind of answer or question.
Veralda Lang, the professor, looks both of you up and down and says, "I might suggest a better night's rest."
I just twitches maniacally.
And Sophia just kind of deflates. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She just kind of deflates. Like,
Mhm.
oh. Okay.
All right. But
All of my notes.
in the meantime, after the testing is over that day, as promised, you all have the opportunity to gather at the Bow's End Tavern for some much needed
No tokens.
rest and relaxation.
Is there food?
There is food at the Bow's End Tavern.
Korth will go.
Okay, let's pull you guys out here. There is a whole crowd here, even.
Zoom out.
Where is the food located?
Right at the bar, actually.
That's where Korth will be.
All right. Though with that said, I think I'm going to call it a night for today.
Is there a QR code in the middle of the bar?
It certainly looks like it, doesn't it? But no,
You sure about that? I'm gonna find out.
positive. Yeah, it looks like there ought to be, but it is not. All right, but yes, I am going to call it a night here. Congratulations on your exams. Be sure to mark your result in your student tracking sheets. Also, in the student
Yeah.
tracking sheets, you guys do have the ability to edit those notes that I created for you there.
Student tracking sheets?
Yes.
Yes.
They're on the journals
Report
tab.
cards. How do we?
This was magic physiology, so
I don't know that we can edit anything.
yeah.
Nope, we could not edit this.
No. What about journals tab?
So, if
Oh, there's
you
an edit button.
there is an edit
Oh.
button.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's not on in D&D
There
Beyond.
we go. No, it's on the other thing.
It's on Foundry.
So report card is where we edit at
Right.
for the.
What's our score?
All of you got passing except Sylan and Tjur, who got aced.
So what do we mark here?
Uh,
Just an X and an X. Wait, I can't. No, it's like trying
So-
to do the whole.
It's
thing.
just a
just wrote
picture, I think. I
passing.
don't think you can.
Yeah, I
so
can't.
let me
You can edit.
on Sylan's. I'm going to go ahead and edit for your magical physiologies. I'll hit the edit button and give an example here, where it says grade. I'm going to put in exam 1 aced.
Oh, at the top. Okay. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Oh,
I don't even see that tab.
If you're on Foundry and you go into the journal, which is the 5th one, the open book on the top right-hand corner, there is like a next to relationships, there's like
Oh.
a notepad and a pencil. You can click on that and then go down and edit your grade to say passing.
So what class was that?
That was magical,
Magical
physiologies.
physiologies.
Okay, exam 1. Pass.
Yeah, I can't.
Sophia will
Pass.
spend the entire rest of the day.
My
And
bitter
the
ass
best
soul
slump.
is so upset.
Like so Sophia, normally the little excitable, happy little owlin, you'll see just like a depressed lump of feathers and sadness.
You and me both. And I'm going to be crying under my bunk.
Meanwhile, I've got another update for Korthmodo. You can add to the relationships table in your student tracking sheet a -1 from Xanther Bowen.
Okay, fine by me. He brought a freaking slad in our dorm, and
Mhm.
that's how Korth knows how to interrogate.
It's a good thing I didn't follow through on bonking him in the head.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was
Yeah, well,
trying to go ahead and defuse that situation
let's-
best I could.
Let's say he did deserve to be bonked on the head for sure, but he was really only trying to help.
Mm.
So magical physiologies is a pass.
Yes.
For exam 1.
Yay.
Yeah, for exam 1.
Don't see an exam 1.
Just
Oh,
type
you'll
it
have to
in
type,
and-
it in.
you'll type it in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today.
Yes.
You have managed to deny me chocolate once more.
Thank
But
God for
You're
that
prepared
Arcana
next
check.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Out
But,
of morbid
For the
curiosity.
first time in my life, an Arcana check has gone in my favor.
Right.
Whoop.
What CR and how many hit points does that thing have?
I don't think you want to know.
I'm
I
not
do.
sure. I'm
Around
not
a 5,
sure
I
that you
think.
want to know.
6.
Yeah,
see, is
so we
that
can
thing-
cry ourselves to sleep.
Is that thing still on? Yes, it is still on the
Yeah.
I
map.
think a red slot is the
Got
CR.
2
You
attacks,
guys-
so it's got to be at least 5, I think.
You guys got it down to 70 out of 89 hit points.
Oh my
It
You could
was-
have taken it.
It was
You could have
regenerating.
taken it.
No.
On 3 of our corpses, maybe.
It was regenerating 10 every round, and it was
Wow!
a CR
No.
5 creature.
Yeah, and there's no way to stop that regen on that, is there?
No, there is not.
No, but
Not like a
Korth was
troll.
about to hit it with
The bad
3d10 worth the bad touch.
Mhm.
Probably
got
that
multiple
crit.
rounds as long as
If
it
it
was
didn't
stuck.
save.
Now, the way to defeat that was definitely
There's
with the
no save.
control gem. The DC to banish it was 17, which you succeeded.
Oh, thank God.
If you failed that, but failed it by less than 5, it would have taken damage from the attempt. And if you had failed it by more than 5, the gem would have cracked.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yep, now I see why the chocolate's happening.
That's why the chocolate is here.
All right. We still
I would've-
got
I would
class
have
the
pulled it
next
away
day,
from
right?
all of you. You
Mhm.
all could have ran.
No, Korth
Nope.
wouldn't have let you go by yourself.
Nope,
He'd-
that,
he'd
that
have-
would have been okay. You just keep it in that small little doorway where we keep getting advantage, and I will just keep lighting it up.
Yep,
Eventually,
yep.
Sophia would have gotten over her panic and just started bunking it with her swords.
But don't worry. Xanther will make it up to you next time.
Hopefully, he's
Okay.
making it up tonight with beer for
Oh,
Tjur.
no, he definitely is doing that already.
Yeah.
He's all the drinks are on him right now.
And I am totally
Except for Korth, I'm assuming?
apologizing to
Um,
Aurora.
Also for
For that.
Korth, you know, he doesn't like it when people don't like him.
Because
He's a nice
There was-
guy.
there was no remorse. Like Korth shows no remorse to Xanther for what
Uh-huh.
happened. He's just like, I did a thing. You were taken away to be tested by someone else.
Oh, but
Whatever.
FYI, Korth, you weren't here when we were going over these tracking sheets. You do have the extracurricular of the intramural silk ball club, so you get to add one of the members of the silk ball club onto your relationships with a +1 or a -1 if you prefer. You also do have a -1 with Rubina Larkingdale, but only because she sleeps close enough to smell your breath.
That's fine. Korth doesn't care about that either.
Mhm.
Wait. That depends. Korth has been doing Silk Ball for how long now?
Couple of weeks.
How well has Korth grasped these rules?
We're
We'll call it an. What would you call it? Intelligence or wisdom?
gonna call
Check.
it wisdom.
Oh well, then he might actually make a friend, or not.
Over a 10 at least.
Right?
I'll
Yeah.
call that a. He's getting the grasp of it. So yeah.
Yeah. Give him a friend. There's 3 people you can become friends with on the Silk Ball Club. They are Melwithorn, the Druid,
Giant tree.
Javanish Stoutclaw, who is actually the assistant manager at Bow's End Tavern. And
I'm gonna make friends with the druid because we can also talk shop.
Okay. Make friends with Melwithorn. Okay.
Code
That'll
and
do.
Truick speak. Go left.
Go ahead and add a
Yep.
relationship point with Melwithorn.
That's actually what it's gonna be. Is like Korth is gonna say something in Druidic and probably Melwithorn's gonna be like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now you guys, congratulations. You have
We're not
survived. You have survived another day at
Tail.
Strixhaven.
I thought this place was supposed to be safe.
It is perfectly
It was
safe.
supposed to be a safe institute
And
for learning.
As a reward, you get your good grades, and you get free drinks from Xanther for a week, because he just
Oh.
feels that bad about nearly killing you guys.
Is Xanther that rich?
Apparently.
He might just be the head of his frat.
That's highly possible. He is like one of the head cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And I'm
Am I?
like I said earlier, I'm totally apologizing to Aurora for that.
Yeah. Well, she was worried that you were hurt, so
No, I'm
she's
not
just-
dead. I'm good.
She's happy that you're okay.
Yes.
Not yet. Xanther is
No.
safe for now.
That said,
Most intense.
at the Bow's End Tavern, there is some hijinks going on.
Oh,
Hijinks.
like
And
hijinks.
we're actually going to cover that when we get back next time.
Okay.
Ooh.
okay. Now, next time, cosplay.
So long as my card doesn't.
All right.
Right.
Next time. We were going to do cosplay in person this time. But there were a few automobile accidents between here and now. But luckily, nobody was actually in the car when it happened. And so I hope
FedEx.
folks will understand. We will go ahead and do our cosplay in person next time. Which is
Yes.
fortuitous because half my costume stuff has not actually been delivered yet.
When and when will this be?
First Tuesday of August.
First Tuesday of August.
Okay. Are we doing in person? Because that is Penzic for me, and I can just drive down to your place, and if I can get ready there, that would be great.
That would be fine with me.
Nice.
So that will be August 2nd then?
That should be August
What I'm
2nd.
seeing.
I believe. Yes.
Let me check my calendar and make sure that that doesn't.
That is
conf-
correct. Well, that's correct as far as
Right.
correct. Yes.
Yes. So August 2nd. And actually, as you're going to be coming from Penzic, if any of the folks there want to come visit here too, bring them along.
Absolutely. I will let them know.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.
As we mentioned, our next game is going to be August 2nd. Our next live stream is going to be on Sunday for Lazy Sunday, where we play video games and just chill out. In the meantime as well, feel free to join our Discord, where we run D&D games for the Discord members. Several games gets run every month. There's a couple of what do they call West March style campaigns that you can join at your own risk.
Hopefully, soon to be a mage campaign as well.
Yes, a mage campaign.
Ooh.
Yes,
Ooh.
that is something our Reaver of Fates DM there is working on.
Oh,
Nice.
Though I tell you what, the West March campaigns are getting deadlier and deadlier too, because I'm apparently getting a little bit punch happy. I haven't gotten chocolate from killing a character in a long time, and like I threw mind flayers at people this Monday, and
Ooh.
yeah,
Fairy Fox?
Fairy
And
Fox.
I thought I was doing bad by putting one of the characters in lava in the Witch Hunters game.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, you didn't put him in lava; he threw himself in lava.
he was an idiot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
I could have been nice.
I grappled a dragon.
you grappled a dragon.
Yeah, there are words I want to tell you, but I want
Well,
to
today,
We'll leave
I
that
want to
for
keep
off
Glitch's
stream.
stream
yeah,
on
yeah.
air.
The stream.
Today,
For
today,
grappling the dragon.
today you grappled a slad.
I did.
Uh-huh.
And I stuck it in the worst spot it
Yeah.
could be in.
Yeah, you slotted it right into the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. We will see
Good
you next
night.
time. Love you
Good
all.
night.
Bye.
Bye.